Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the
Now introducing the starters for your
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. They've got Serge Ibaka. He's out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Here's Jennings from the arc. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Jackson finds Jones. Back to Jackson. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Here's Exum. Pass to Jennings. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Jackson outside. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3.
This demonstrates how confident Jackson is. He wasted no time getting that shot off.
Exum passes to Jennings. There's a screen. Pass to Stackhouse. Clock at 6. The rebound by Embiid.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Jackson. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Jackson's got 5 now.
Good work from Jackson doing damage inside. The defense just unable to keep up with him.
Jennings passes to Exum. Pass to Jennings. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Good job there by Barajah setting that screen.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Jones. Now Jackson. Started by Exum. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella.
And when that ball gets down low to Embiid, it's a wrap for the defense. Game over.
It's both from the stripe. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Exum. Here's Jennings. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
Outstanding range from the point guard Jennings. He's a terrific shooter from long range.
Now here's Jones. Now Embiid. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Barry misses. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And that one's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jones feels it out. Pass to Barry. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jennings passes to Stackhouse. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Retribution for the 3 at the other end. Stackhouse with the rapid answer.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Stolen. And they're on the run. Here's Capella. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Barry. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Picked his pocket. Here's Van Horn. And there's the... It's it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Indiana 15-5 run. Exum passes to Jennings. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Jones. Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. Cleveland again missing. Pacers leading by 7. Inside. Here's Stackhouse. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Exum with it. Ibaka on him. Screen by Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Jennings' shot is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Exum passes to Van Horn. Outside, Anderson. Jacks up a three. Cavaliers with a rebound. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here he goes. Pass to Childress. Here's the Kasner. They set the pick. The three. Sinks the tray. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly... And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Petro in at the 5 spot. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Pacers making a change here. Varejau's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Henderson, right side. Malone. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, it's obvious that Karl Malone spends a lot of time in the weight room because this dude is incredibly powerful.
Anderson for 3. The rebound by Kasner.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Malone. Henderson outside. Here's Malone. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Oh, deflected. Exum with it. Still no points. Pass to Pondexter. Exum outside. His first shot coming late. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. And Varejau pulls it down.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Back to Anderson. There's the triple. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Malone. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Cleveland again missing. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Pondexter. They set the pick. And Indiana misses again. The drive by Henderson. The quick look, no good that time. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. The shot by Pondexter, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barry, the pass to Childress. To win the drought. And he drops it in from the low post. Childress has got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Exum outside. Over Jones. And Indiana misses again. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Childress. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Jennings. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
Stackhouse always keeping his head up. Great vision out there.
The Cavs trailing. Now Jones. No points yet. They get it back. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Jennings. Here's Stackhouse. 7 points in the game. Here's the pick. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
1:21 left in the first half. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Embiid's size and footwork so tough for defenders to handle. This is where you got to get him the rock.
Pass to Jennings. The 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Harry, pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. On the take. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Ibaka for 3. Indiana with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And stolen by Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ibaka. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now Jackson to the middle. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Launches it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, up 1. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome all. They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half.
Looking at the series break. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The Cavaliers shooting a nice 50% for the game. We've got Clint Capella, and it's Exum in a two-guard. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Hey, the defense better take notice. Jackson can knock down the long ball.
Indiana trailing here. And here's Exum. No points so far. Jennings, no good. To the inside, Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
You will not find a player any better at attacking the rim than Ibaka.
Exum passes to Jennings. Three-pointer. Barry pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Jones. Back to Jackson. Fires for three. Pacers with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Exum. They set a pick. Here's Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Capella screen on Jackson. Jennings, no good.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Here's Jones. Offensive board. Tries again. Pass to Embiid. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Minutes into the second half of play now. Jennings passes to Exum. They need this. Jennings, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Drains the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Exum outside. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Jackson outside. Screen by Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Jennings. He's got 15. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Jones finds Jackson. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 6th assist of the night.
Jim Jackson is one of those guys who has the ability to take over a game. Showing you that here in this one.
Pass to Jennings. Here's Stackhouse. Exum with it. Here's Capella. And Embiid with the block.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
So the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Pacers trail by 11. To the wing on the left. Jennings' shot is good. Jennings has got 18.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Outside Jones. Ibaka, the pass to Malone. Misses off the left iron. The Pacers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Exum. To the wing, right side. Here's Jennings. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jennings has got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent job from Jennings to feel separation from his defender prior to the ball getting to him. His instincts on offense, really, really special.
Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Jones finds Jackson. Releases. Indiana with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Jennings. 20 points for him. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Pass to Exum. Here's Jennings for the tie. The rebound by Jackson.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Outside Jones. Back to Jackson. They get back on track. Indiana with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Jennings. The 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Jackson. Inside. Capella with a block.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
That evens the score. Jennings has got 26 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down.
It's a tie game in Indiana. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of...
Hey, it's all about who's more...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Smith. He's out there with Henderson. And it's Childress in at the 3. And they take the lead.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Malone. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Stackhouse, covered by Smith. The shot by Stackhouse, no good. Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Henderson shoots over Anderson. Top of the key jumper, no good. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. They set the screen. Stackhouse, the pass to Mills. Rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Malone. Here's Childress. Now Embiid. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Mills. With the fadeaway. Cleveland again missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Stackhouse. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And it's Childress missing. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Stackhouse. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. To the paint to win the drought. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Good work that time by Embiid as the screener. He's been working on that part of his game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Screen by Capella. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson to take the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 tonight. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Exum passes to Jennings. Goes up at the elbow. Here's Varejao. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
No question about it. Ibaka has excellent timing and a nose for rejecting shots.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Screen by Embiid. It's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Shoots a 3. It's off. Cleveland leading by 3. Fires the 3. Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Cleared away by Embiid. And here are the Cavaliers now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. And here's Ibaka. Lets it go from 11. Book it! That one goes!
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Pacers trail by 7. And he drives in. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta.
Big-time shot from Stackhouse. He doesn't mind stepping up and knocking these big shots down.
Here's Jackson. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Cashes in from 18. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Stackhouse. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Cleveland leading by 6. 1:10 left in the final quarter. Jackson fires. Oh, missed on the tray. And for Indiana, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Buries it!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson drawing the double team. Now Embiid. And the basket is good.
It is obvious Embiid wants to be the guy in these moments.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Let's get started. Everyone, show them some love.
That's tipped. Now here's Jackson. Jones. And there it is.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fires away from outside. Ooh, the shot misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, it is over. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the new NBA champs.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your
They
team.
go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.